A very warm welcome to our World Cup members and all of you viewers from around the globe. Thank you for being here with us today on this very special date. Today, we are launching our new brand, BIZZEVENTS, and our own virtual event platform, BIZZDOME. Before we begin, let me ask, how many of you conduct most of your business online? How many of you wish to conduct events that reach people from all over the globe? Indeed, in today's interconnected world, where users are digital savvy and crave connection from the comfort of their homes and mobiles, immersive experiences are everything. Our team has been especially curated to help propel you into the future of immersive events and experiences. Having spent over 20 years managing events around the world, our team understands just how important it is to create events that engage. The demand for an enhanced interactive experience has never been higher, and we are here to give it to you and your event participants. Are you ready to jump right in? As part of our official launch, we have prepared two conferences. In the first conference, called Types of Virtual Events, you will learn about the types of virtual events that are available to you. No matter where you are in the world, we will bring the experience to you. All you need to have is one idea, and we can make it happen for you. In the second conference, called Myth and Reality of Virtual Events, you will get acquainted with the facts and truths surrounding virtual events and understand what a virtual event entails. So don't go anywhere. Now, before we officially launch this revolutionary platform, to the participants who are in our BIZZDOME virtual venue platform, feel free to roam around the platform, visit our booths, interact with other participants, exchange virtual business cards, and even participate in our leaderboard. If you are joining us from a Facebook page or a YouTube channel, you too can access the platform at www.bizzeventsdiscovery.com. All you have to do is register and you will gain access to our BIZZDOME platform and all activities happening on it. Without further ado, let's officially launch BIZZEVENTS. Here we go.
Backed by over 20 years of experience, with over 100 events produced in 35 countries, WorldCobb presents BIZZEVENTS. The shift to virtual events is inevitable, and demand for an enhanced interactive experience has never been higher. That's why we have built BIZZEVENTS under a framework designed to deliver excellence at every event. We call it the Biz Way. Through this framework, we offer three of the most cost-effective event solutions in the market: streaming and Chroma Key, high-end live production service for live streaming through Zoom, Facebook, Vimeo, CCTV, or any streaming service, virtual or hybrid events on BIZZDOME, our in-house virtual event platform, custom developed for our experienced production team, offering hundreds of functionalities, increasing attendee engagement, and enhancing their experience. Custom-built metaverse, virtual reality solution with personalized avatar navigation through live conferences, rooms, and user engagement. Reach a better and broader audience with BIZZEVENTS. Contact us at sales@bizzevents.com. Visit bizzevents.com.
And with that, BIZZEVENTS is officially launched! Thank you so much again to everyone who joined us in this special moment. There are so many things to celebrate and look forward to, and we can't wait to make all your virtual events a roaring success for you and your event participants. Now let's hear from our World Cup directors. First, I want to introduce Mr. Michael Berido, our Vice President. Let's get him a round of applause. What are your thoughts and feelings on this launch of BIZZEVENTS, Michael?
Well, thank you, and hello everyone. I have to tell you, I'm really excited about this. We've spent a lot of time researching and figuring out what the market is demanding, and right now, more than ever, people want to connect. People want interactivity, and especially given the concerns in the economy right now, people really need a great return on their investments, and that's where BIZZEVENTS comes in. We're really, really thrilled to bring this out to market. Thank you.
Indeed, Michael, indeed. And I truly believe that people all around the world will benefit from our platform. Now, let me introduce my good old friend, Miss Nancy Brangier, our Director of Human Development. Nancy, how do you feel?
It's indeed a very special moment for all of us. I feel very happy to witness this extraordinary launching of our new BIZZEVENTS brand. I'm very happy.
Excellent. I'm happy too. And what do you think people will react to being part of such immersive and interactive virtual events?
I strongly believe that these virtual events professional services will offer many benefits for business people and also for organizations all over the world. So I can't wait for them to experience it at first hand. And I think they will react very positive to this new brand and all the benefits that they can offer.
Indeed, Nancy, indeed, and I believe so too, and I can wait for them to experience it at first hand. Thank you, Nancy. And also I want to introduce my friend from the Dominican Republic, Mr. Nicolás Cáfaro, our Director of International Relations. How are you, Nico? How do you feel?
I feel great. I do it great. Definitely, we are facing challenging times where we have to meet ourselves in another spaces and platforms. And this one is a perfect to do it and keep us together, making what everybody know what to do, businesses.
Exactly. How excited are you for people to get to know this ins and outs of our platform? What are your excitement high?
Well, I'm truly sure that the expectation will be high and we will be on the top level, because I have participated in many platforms, and this one is another level.
Thank you, Nico. Exactly. I believe that too, and I agree with that. But last but not least, thank you, Nico. And last but not least, let me introduce our Director of Quality and CSR, Mr. Daniel Javier. How do you feel, Daniel?
Great, Jesus. I'm very pleased. It's a very special moment today. It's a new milestone in WorldCup's history, a new tool to benefit our members and companies in general. And I want to remark that we have a great production team with more than 20 years of background of expertise organizing high, super quality events worldwide. And also I want something that I want to remember, that virtual events are also more sustainable events.
Exactly. Yeah, it's something to remark. Thank you, Daniel. And again, thank you to all directors. A big round of applause for you. Thank you to everyone for being here in this momentous day in World Cup history. None of this will be happening without your presence, or in this case, your virtual presence. Please stick around. We will commence our first conference of the afternoon, types of virtual events. After that, we will move on to our Myths and Realities event. Throughout the day, feel free to explore the platform, visit the booths, interact with others. Please, Daniel, also help me moderating these conferences. Thank you again, directors. See you soon. And let's go to the next scenario, please.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our event. I want to wish all of your participants from across the globe a very good afternoon. I hope you are all enjoying being connected to like-minded individuals and having fun interacting with others. Have you checked out the various features on our virtual venue platform, BIZZDOME? Are you enjoying the features and booths? Right now, we would like to bring you the first conference, Types of Virtual Events. In today's digitally advanced world, it's no question that virtual events are in demand. In fact, the demand for virtually immersive experiences is now higher than ever. In this conference, you will learn about the types of virtual events that are available to you at your convenience from wherever you are in the world. And to propel you into the world of virtual events, let's welcome Jesus Moran, CEO and President of WorldCup. He has over 20 years of experience managing events in more than 35 different countries across the globe. He has seen the event space change from traditional in-person events to virtual experiences. And he's one of the few people who are pioneering the movement toward full immersion in events, regardless of where you are located in the world. There is no better person than Jesus Moran to talk to you about this topic. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. And good afternoon, everybody. Are you enjoying yourself in Bizdom? I'm sure you are doing that. So to start, consider this. Did you know that according to PR Newswire, the virtual events industry will rise from $70 billion today to $700 billion in only a few years from now? That is 10 times growth. Isn't that incredible? Now, for the next question, how prepared will you say you are to support the millions of people out there who are looking to move up to a virtual event space? Let's find out in this conference. Danny.
Yes, indeed. Many of our workshop members have asked us many times if we can give them advice on how to meet their participants' needs by creating events that their participants can truly enjoy. I'm sure most of you have the same question on your mind.
Yes, yes. And well, today, after many years of experience, research, development of these platforms, already Michael was saying that we're finally ready to walk with you into the future. Today, you will realize that there are many types of virtual events that are available for you right here, right now. And you can make use of them and your company, of course, whenever you like and wherever you are in the world.
So, Jesus, what are the types of virtual events that are available?
So let's start. Here there are 3 types of virtual events that are now available to you. Streaming and Chroma key events, virtual venue platform events, and custom-built metaverse events. Those 3. And we're going to jump onto the first one, which will be streaming and Chroma key events. We're going to be doing some interactive examples, so you'll be able very easier to understand. This is the highest end production service for live streaming through Zoom, Facebook, Vimeo, CCTV, or any other streaming platform. It ensures that your event is streamed across the globe in the highest possible quality and real time. This option is most often used for conferences, seminars, award shows, inaugural events, team bonding events, and much more. So what about, let's interact with some examples, Danny. We have been already seeing some of them, but we can go ahead and start with one speaker was, of course, yes, that's that one. That is one frame and one speaker. It has the title as well. Right now, Danny wants to present. We're already using that frame. He wants to do a presentation. One speaker, yes. And then he can do with 2 speakers, right? He can invite me, Daniel. Yes, of course. Thank you, Daniel. Then we can present 2. Both we can present. We do a presentation both with our subtitles also, right? With 2 presenting. Now, how about we invite Nancy for 3 speakers? Hey, Nancy, thank you for staying here. Thank you. It's 3 speakers, right? And we can already present something. We can do a presentation, the 3 of us, yes, or we can discuss maybe a topic also. Then we can invite also Nicolas for 4 speakers. Here's Nico. Yes, and also we can present or discuss a presentation, 4 of us. I just want to stop here. Just also we can do animation logos and the app. But also I want to stop here and just thank again Nancy and Nicolas, for sharing with us this short but very special moment. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nicolas, and probably see you in a couple of months in Toronto, Canada, where we have the event there, Daniel. So let's go ahead and. Like I was saying, we have the reason this option is so popular is because the 3 types is the one that requires the least budget, which means that it adds value to your virtual event without requiring you to spend a bomb of it, right? And despite being the most affordable option, it still offers many highlights. For example, Chroma gives you an excellent opportunity to connect with the audience by acting as a hub. Both the layout and Chroma are completely customized to fit your brand and your business. This option gives you an upgrade from the simple and basic conferencing option available on streaming platforms like Zoom, right, or others, right? And that's for the first type of event, right? Now, in the second type of virtual event, we can also, before that, we can jump on the scenarios, right? We haven't seen the scenarios. We use first, streaming. We show you examples of frame. Now, how about we jump in a scenario by scenario? We can use the Chrome Studio, no matter where it is, the Chrome Studio, right? We can use this. It also can have a screen there as well. This was for an event we organized for Amazon Tech. We can jump into another scenario. This is Mission Rush. This is a spaceship, right? It was a concept of spaceship and space travel. This is, of course, this is our award stage, our award show stage, right? We also did this as an award show. And we can go to another scenario also. Now we have one where we did for NG, right? There's Daniel in the back as well. So just to see examples of scenarios. Of course, we're doing this that especially was produced for our team, right? And now let's go for the virtual and hybrid venues as the second type of virtual event, right? And for both virtual events and hybrid events, this platform will really help you. And these events are hosted by our comprehensive in-house platform, which is BIZZDOME, which you can have already gotten a glimpse of because you are inside right now. And if you are not there, of course, you can go www.bizzeventsdiscovery.com. Okay, so you have seen only a small portion in case you haven't gone to the BIZZDOME right now. BIZZDOME contains hundreds of functionalities to cater to the needs of up to thousands of your event participants. You can enter examples of events that we have done there of hundreds and thousands of participants connected in the platform simultaneously. So what is the best way to, to understand? Let's make a tour inside the platform, helped by, of course, our Chroma key studio. Right? This video will take you on a route that will be not exactly the same of your event, but you will have the same experience, I'm sure. So without further ado, let's start the journey to the platform. Now we're at the lobby. So we can offer different templates, different layouts for any lobby, auditorium, expos, exteriors that you like for your event. In any of those layouts and templates, we can brand those rooms using banners, using different signs to include any logo of your institution, which will be organizing the event, or maybe any logos for any sponsors or any organization which supports your event. So also we have the video up. In that video, we can use, for example, a welcome video with an autoplay. So any participants that goes for the first time in this platform can be familiar with the platform with that video as well. And down here we have the navigation bar. You can jump for any room just because this bar will be with you in all the event, in all the rooms. And in the bar also we can see how many participants are registered and how many participants are in this room and in the whole event in the same moment. There's the list of participants that are registered. We can, for example, see their business cards. In those business cards, we can see as well their data, right? Phone number, email, and we can add to our profile. And after ending the event, we can export all the business cards that we have networked with them. Of course, we can video chat and chat with them as well. And in our profile also, we can change our picture. We can correct any data that we might put when we register as well. So please join us and go to the auditorium. Please, let's go. So in the auditorium, first of all, like I said before, you can brand, you can put agenda, you can put in the banners. Also, you can use those walls also to include any click action buttons in terms for having on-demand videos. For let's say that the event is a 3-day event and you want to day by day you want to include the on-demand conferences that has been going on through the days, and also you can invite afterwards the participants for a 2 or 3 on-demand event as well. So you can use that in our platforms as well. And also for the live stream events, you can use this screen, right? You have a full screen as well for more user experience. You can click and have a better size of the screen. And of course, you can comment the conference, and you can have Q&A as well for them. That's more or less to say about the auditorium. We can go to the expo hall. And of course, in the expo hall, we can see the booths. And in our experience, this halls normally goes to 20 or 25 booths. In the past, we have expos of more than 100 booths, so we separated by 3 or 4 halls. In this case, we only have 3 booths, which are our brands: World Cup CSR, World Cup, and BIZZEVENTS. You can also have a CD. You can put a picture of a CD in case you want to personalize the event in any city that you would like to choose. Let's see and go to the BIZZEVENTS booth, please. So in any booth, you can include brochures, videos. You can include link to your website, link to your social media, right? So let's try any videos that this exhibitor, this BIZZEVENTS exhibitor has uploaded. Any video, please click on the video. You will be able to see also full screen any video of a product or service that the exhibitor have, right? Thank you. You also can have the brochure. For example, you can put 1 or more brochures. This example, we just put 1 brochure in PDF. You can download that PDF as well. Also, you can link to any website, and thank you. You can close the brochure. Of course, you can also have a photo booth of your brand. Also, that's exciting as well, to engage your audience, your participants, right? And you can have a click also on you want to connect the representative of this booth because you have seen the information and you want to contact with them. You can also contact with them with those clicks, and you will be able to chat and video chat with them and exchange business cards to have the data also of the company. So let's go to Expo Hall again. I have a surprise for you. So we normally use the broadcast, right? And for broadcast, we are using as a message, to invite the audience to go to a place. In this example, we're choosing the photo booth, right? So you can click on the photo booth, right? And it will take you to photo booth. It will take you to any booth. It will take you to the lobby. It will take you to any conference. For example, let's say that your participants are very busy in the booths, right? And but the break has been over, and the conference is going to start again in the afternoon. So you want to call all the audience, and you can send a broadcast, and it will appear this message to everybody. And with a click action, they will click, and they will go directly to auditorium, such as this example with the photo booth. Can you click on it, please? Click action, it will take you to the photo booth, right? Excellent. So also, we can use now the, let's take a sneak peek in our control panel administrator of the license. So we are able to see metrics. One of the features that we have as an administrator on the control panel. This is just for the ones that acquire the license, the BIZDOM license. So all the organizers will be able to see in real time the metrics, which one are registered, which from which country, if they came from a PC or they came from a mobile, which was the most popular room visited, and any other different metrics that we have. So we can return to the expo hall, or even better to the lobby. And I just wanted to let you know again that this platform you will be able to tour by yourself because you are inside the platform. So go visit all the rooms and booths that we have prepared for you, and of course we'll at your service for any event that you will like. We can go to the next topic. Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you. So back here again, the Chroma Key Studio. That's the magic of the Chroma Key Studio, Daniel. These functionalities of course, talking about the platform, these functionalities include engagement tools, network, hybrid tools, live and on-demand video, real-time metrics, as we already saw in the administrator panel, the control panel, integrated 24/7 support, room personalization, payment gateway, and many more. Not only does it ensure that your event is streamed in the highest possible quality across the globe, but it also delivers an engaging virtual event experience for your participants. Essentially, BIZZDOM is the best virtual platform of its kind, Everything that you could possibly need from a virtual event is on it. So now we're talking about what kind of events you can do in the virtual and hybrid venue platform, right? And you can do like expo, fairs, open days, award shows, inaugural events, graduations, summits, and more, definitely more, right? The highlights that we have for this type of event that we're talking, remember, for the virtual venue platform events. So we have all the environments on the platform are fully customized to your branding. The platforms are also allow excellent interaction among participants and between participants and the exhibitor. It can be integrated with the streaming and Chrome in the auditorium. Real-time metrics, right, that the platform gets you are amazing. And the control panel, again, the control panel for the companies which are licensed, that acquire the license, that we can have reminder emailing, they can have broadcasts, they can have automatic certificates for your participants, and a lot of other features. So now we're going to talk about the custom-built metaverse, right? So this is some topic. This is the third type of event that we want to talk to for this conference. We already seen streaming and Chroma key, right? We already saw the virtual venue platform, which we have our own platform, which is BIZZEVENTS, and we also now are showing the custom-built metaverse, right? And of course, in the metaverse, we have custom-built solution with personalized avatar, so you will able to dress or to, in my case, no hair, right? In case of Daniel, a lot of hair, right? And also, it will be a multi-platform. You can use on your mobile, you can use on your PC, or on your tablet, or anyone. Also, live conferences. You can do live conference as an avatar, and of course, also you can stream on the screens. You will see in the next minutes because we will show that like that. Also, high interaction, chat, and voice in real time. That's something that you will see that is very powerful, because once you are, managing or driving, if you want to call walking your avatar, you can like walk. If you go close by another avatar, you can talk like real life without pressing any button, or without calling, or without anything. You just have to talk, and you can hear that, and you have to be careful, such as real life when you are together talking. You have to also be careful because you can hear also other avatars as well. That's a high interaction. And branding rooms, because we can brand everything, and also we can brand booths, which is also very, very powerful. So let's dive right into the metaverse. We're going to take that journey. Come on.
Hello, welcome to our BIZZEVENTS metaverse. We're already here at the corporate lobby, one of the many environments we can use for organizing your next event. We usually put host over here to my left, where you can find a host which is a bot, right? But also, of course, we can include real people as avatars from our customer service team. They have the task of reading and giving instructions to all the participants. Please follow me. You can interact just by speaking without pressing a button to call or chat, or anything like that. You walk past an avatar. For example, in this case, let me go ahead and not walk but run. I'm approaching to Stefano and Carla. Hello, Stefano. Hello, Carla. How are you?
Hello, Jesus. How are you?
Hello, Jesus.
What do you think if afterwards, we see this lobby, we can go to the auditorium so everybody can get to know other environments?
Sure, it will be a good place to show.
Let's go, Jesus.
Excellent, thank you. Follow me to the portal. You can go to the portal, or also you can press exit and go to this scenario and choose in our environment. But we can go to the portal here. Hello again. What do you think if we can show the auditorium right now. So we are in the amphitheater, and I'm entering from the top. In this case, it has a capacity of 250 participants seated comfortably. Right? All the avatars can sit down. In this auditorium, you can hold conferences, seminars, workshops, presentations, award ceremonies, even toast. Why not? Celebrations, right? And let me go to the stage and I can play as an example of a speaker where the speakers can sit down over here like this, right? They can stand up when they have to go, to speak, to have a presentation, and they can present on the screens. They can put here. They can put to speak to all the audience, to all the theater, and everybody will be able to hear us, right? Even Carla and Stefano, they can listen to me. So let me go ahead and do an example. Do you guys have any questions? Can you hear me? Can you raise your hand if you can hear me? Excellent. So I can give permission to them to make any questions. I just have to press and put speak to everybody so that she can, okay. You can go ahead, Carla. You have a question?
Good morning, Jesus. How long does it take to implement an event on this platform?
Well, we usually recommend that a month at least, but we have done it less time. But at least I would say a month to check the graphics, right? The graphic of the graphics, branding, have the correct landing, and handle everything that has to be handled. Okay, so basically this is that dynamic of the theater. If you, we have, I think we have covered everything. So what do you think if we can go to the hall where we can see booths, right? How the booths works? Just follow me, please, to the portal over here. You can go over here. Hello. Now we are at the hall on the pavilion, where we can have the exhibition hall. Here is an example of all the booths that we can also have in this pavilion, right? And first Stefano is helping us as an example of how a booth can do. As you can see, this is one of the pavilions that we worked before. It can be branded as was done here, the banners and the logo of the institutions or companies. Of course, we're doing an event for more than 200 booths. Each pavilion has more or less 25 or 30 booths, right? And of course, you can include branding, brochures, videos, such as, for example, you can put play here, and you will be able to play a video in the booth as well, like this, right? And yeah, of course, right. And then you have brochures as well. Here it's Stefano that is acting as a representative. Hello, Stefano.
Hello, Jesus. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. So this is the booth of your company?
Yes, it is.
Okay. You can include any other booth. You can go there, and we'll just go to Condor Travel. Carla is here as well, and you can use also there's the brochures and everything, such as okay. So thank you, Carla. Thank you, Stefano, for everything, and I believe that we can say goodbye now. Thank you. And I guess that's a great moment to go back to the studio Chroma key. Thank you again for your time, and I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Bye-bye.
Again here with the magic of a Chroma Key studio. This is a virtual reality solution that offers not only high quality streaming and engaging experience, but also a truly immersive experience. We have partnered with the best platform for avatars called BIZZEVENTS, and we are now certified to conduct events for this region. With personalized and customizable avatar navigation, high user interaction, the ability to move with locations and environments and more, you'll feel like that they're right at the heart of all the action. It will be as if they're right there with you, even if they are in the comfort of their own homes. So this option is most commonly used for expo, fairs, open days, conferences, inaugural events, graduations, summits, seminars. Even in graduations, you have as the dress for the graduations and others. For Halloween, you have also customs. For Christmas, you have also different dresses. For the team, for the company, right? So it's made for the business. And in the highlights for this third type of event, what is there to highlight? Let's see, they work for all these types of audience, but especially younger ones, familiar with the video games. There's a little difficulty in terms of adapting of how I can move, how I can talk, where I have to, how I can raise my hand, how I can say hello, how I can dance. There's also, we throw some parties, Daniel, last year when we did the World Cup reunion. Also, it requires time to adapt, so we always suggest doing some party activity the day before the event or something that motivates them to attend before, right? And all environments are brandable, so you're improve in sponsorship opportunities and booth sales. And the metrics of the platforms are quite good, as also as we already talked about metrics in the other platform in BIZZDOM, right? So with already cover all three types of events, let's go to the conclusions of the types of virtual events. The first one that I would like to say is when you have to choose a virtual event provider, take into account the experience they have, as well as the associated platforms with which they work with, right? The second conclusion is that when you choose this platform, consider the event management service, you will really need all the help you can get, always, right? Of course, BIZZDOM is very friendly in terms of knowing how to do more than one event there, right? But also you always will propose and suggest that you have the event management service. Also, anyone can organize a virtual event. The hard part is that you make your event stand out. And this is something that we know how to do in years of experience, and that we can help you with that. Also, when requesting a virtual event, before requesting a quote, try to fit in one of these three types of virtual events that we have talked about this afternoon. That will make easier to decide, right? It will be because when we said virtual or hybrid, we really don't understand what platform will we use in, what equipments we have to use, what knowledge we need to have. So if, with this information, it will be easier to quote, hey, I want a streaming and Chroma key type of event. Hey, I want a virtual venue platform type of event. Or no, I want more risky and want to do the metaverse type of event, right? Also, virtual events provide unique benefits that cannot be found in face-to-face events, right? Low cost, mass accessible, or the metrics they provide. For example, visits to the booths, who opened which brochure, who interacted, minutes of hours of video chats, among others. And you can have the best of the events, an on-site event, plus virtual events, in a hybrid event, of course. And that's something that we are now promoting. If you have that budget for that, don't even hesitate. Of course, you will cover everything for your event. So that's it, Daniel. We can start with maybe any questions that may have, any of the attendees that might have, or maybe if not, we can go to the other, the other topic that we have, the other conference.
Yeah, Koki, thank you. It was an excellent and complete explanation. I'm not sure that we will have the questions. I'm just checking, but it seems that no, it's okay right now. So maybe we can continue to the other conference.
Yeah, no, they're telling me in production that they have like 3 or 4. No, they have like a couple of questions, but they will go ahead and give it to us in the other section of the conference. So
Excellent.
you can do it there, right? All right.
That's excellent.
So we can move on to the other conference, Daniel, right?
Right, perfect.
So
here we are, already on time for the next conference. Jesus, please bear with me. Thank to all to everybody that is joining us today in this second conference. We will be back just in a moment with the myths and realities of virtual events, right? I hope all of you are enjoying your time and this virtual platform BIZZEVENTS. Now, allow us to introduce you to the final segment of the day, our last conference, Myths and Realities of Virtual Events. It's an interactive conference. You will learn about the myths and realities of virtual events that we have seen from the start of virtual events 2 years ago until today. In studying virtual events for so long, even before it became a trend, we have gotten ourselves acquainted with all the reports, metrics, and indicators that make a virtual event successful. And without further ado, let's get started. So let's play together. I will announce the myth or reality one by one, and you will have 30 seconds to press the buttons on your screen. If you think it's a myth, press the myth button. If you think it's a reality, press the reality button. After 30 seconds, Jesus will announce whether or not you got it right. On the right screen, you will see a white frame. It might ask you for your name, put your name, and you will get the questions there and the buttons of myth and reality. If a persona doesn't see this question, scroll up into the red alert and press that. It will show. At the end of all the statements, we will also have time for questions, to take questions. So save your questions for the end. We will get to them later.
excellent, excellent. And I'm so excited to commence this new interactive way of learning and participating together across the globe with this poll that we have prepared, our team have prepared. So with that, let's begin, Daniel, with the first one.
And the first one is, virtual events save you a lot more money than physical events. Okay, myth or reality? Remember, we have the timer, 30 seconds. You can choose between two options, myth or reality. Stick tack, time is going on. And
So much pressure.
We are waiting for the results. Okay, just
Yeah, yeah.
30
Let's
seconds.
Yeah, we are receiving both. The team, production team is telling me in ear, myth or reality. So what do you think? You know, it's always good to know what the attendings, the public, thinks about these themes, these topics.
I'm curious.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, we have the answer, and most of the people choose myth.
Myth. Oh my God, that's a surprise for me. Yeah, so because the answer actually that I wanted to give is reality. Yeah. Yeah, so you know, virtual events for several reasons, Danny, save you money, right? And one of the biggest costs of an in-person event is almost always the venue. This includes the actual rental costs, and you know, we know that for sure for all the events that we normally organize through the world, right? And when you choose to host your event virtually, you don't have to pay for a venue at all. You can host from anywhere, and people can attend from anywhere too, right? And on top of the venue cost, you also have to cater from everything, from food, beverage, cleaning bills, security, AV equipment, and such much more, right? With a virtual event, that is taken care by the event management team. If you organize a business event before, you know what we are talking about. The cost of the speaker's flight, their accommodation, and that's not mentioned the logistic of all of that. And with virtual events, it's a problem. You know, it's not a problem. That's because virtual events, whatever it is, to be a conference, a webinar, a virtual career fair, have the great advantage of connecting multiple people at once, no matter where they are in the world. Also, how many speakers have you lost because your physical event, you didn't fit their schedule, right? And how many times have you had to settle for lower quality speakers because of the budget constraints? Be honest, come on, right? And with virtual events, speakers no longer have to spend money or valuable time traveling to or from the event, or on meals and accommodation. Additionally, with a physical event, your attendees have to wait until the actual event to get a taste of what they will be experiencing. Virtual events change that game completely because with the right venue, you can give attendance for event access where they can interact with each other, sponsors, and be in your virtual venue. This allows you to set up a social media presence driven completely by word of mouth from your attendees. And for event management companies, if you're looking to organize a series of events, you will be able to negotiate a discount for using a single virtual conference platform for all events, just like BizDome. So that covers the information. What do you think, Danny?
I think it's right. And we can go to the next one, okay?
All right, let's go.
And the next one is organizing a virtual event is hard. What do you think? Remember, you have 30 seconds to vote.
Let's go with the timer. Yeah.
Yes. Tick tack, tick tack.
Tick tack.
Myth or reality? Remember, you have to vote. And we will be waiting for the results.
No time. All right, that's a timer. We can do it now. Yeah.
See,
Seconds.
24.
Precious seconds. Precious seconds. Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you think? Myth or reality? Is hard or not hard?
Oh, I think it's hard, but it's not that harder than the presential event.
Yeah, we have some experience on that. Right.
Let's see what the others' opinion.
Right. Which would it say is harder or if it's easier comparing to the on-site event? That was also a good question. So you have the results?
Not yet. I went in for right. It was
It's
reality.
a tie. No, I think it's a tie. I am seeing right now.
Oh, tied.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. That's weird. That's very weird, but it's a tie. Yeah, it's definitely a tie. But we say it's myth. So let's say that the audience is not like that's not sure it's a myth or it's a reality, but we believe it's a myth, right? Virtual events are not hard to manage, especially for you and your attendees. The transformation from a physical space to a virtual space requires the same types of roles, just on different platforms. The work plan for pre-event, event, and post-event tasks is similar. The on-site event with tents, banners, tables, chairs, stage, audiovisuals, and more transformed to digital branding, uploading digital content like brochures and videos, and setting up real-time metrics. The project manager has also a technical script to follow so that technical mistakes will not occur, please. And this is for my team. However, all of this will be handled by the event management team. The decision that you and your company have to make is on what platform you would like to have the event. In making this decision, it's very important to evaluate the time you will have to invest in organizing the event and learning about the platform. For example, our BizDome platform is very friendly and easy to learn. It has an excellent control panel for dummies that any company is able to take advantage or are learning quickly. So what do you think, Daniel? In your experience, we have been in different virtual events. Do you think BizDome, it's that easy, it's friendly? What do you think?
It's easy, it's friendly, and of course, you will have all the support and advice necessary to have the best event.
Exactly. Excellent. So we can go through the other one.
The next one, streaming an on-site conference event is considered a hybrid event. Myth or reality?
Let's go with the timer. Yeah.
I mean, it's going.
26. So what do you think? Myth or reality?
Myth or reality?
You can vote also, Daniel. You're not prohibited.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
Streaming an on-site conference event is considered event. Yep. You think it's true? Just streaming, do you think?
It's a streaming. Yeah, it's just streaming, but let's see.
All right.
We have the answer, and the answer is reality.
Reality, okay. But I think it's myth. Yep. Why? Because before the pandemic, we used to think that streaming conferences in our event were called hybrid events. This is so far from the truth. A hybrid event allows you to turn your event audience into a collaborative digital community. Look for different functionalities, such as the interactive virtual conference platforms, activity feed, display spaces for announcement and important meetings, webinars or conference updates, ability to share pre-recorded videos from event speakers, functionalities that will allow your guests to easily find their next session and interact with one another. The success of hybrid events depends on the preparation. You want to make sure that in-person and online attendees are equally engaged, starting from the registration and going towards visualizing the same rooms. This applies to both on-site and virtual spaces. You know what I imagine is exactly the event we organize in Doha, in Qatar. Where we have the same layouts of the hotel, the exterior, the lobby, the ballroom, right? The hall for expo, for the workshop, everything. So, for example, Nancy, who couldn't assist to Doha because of different documents problems with entering the country. Of course, apart from of what she had to participate in virtually, and she more or less had the same feeling of what we felt that we were on site, because she was looking at what it was the event as. She was looking live feed also for the ceremony. She could interact as well for the participants that were in the on-site hotel, and also the ones that could not travel, because also like Nancy, there's a lot of other companies who could not travel to Doha. So basically, I believe it's the whole package. You'll be able to call it hybrid event when you have the whole package. That's something that it's very important for us. So essentially, you are delivering two experiences in one event. In order to achieve that, it is important that the on-site participants can also connect with the virtual participants and vice versa. Virtual participants can talk to on-site participants specifically about their virtual experiences and introduce virtual-only sessions or networking opportunities. On-site participants can also discuss the events and activities that are ongoing with virtual participants. You have been, Daniel, with a lot of expos, right? You have been to expos, and you know how many paper you go wasted, how much, how garbage and waste in an expo, right? So imagine,
and you need to carry with all that brochures and
exactly. You carry and you go to a hotel and you have to throw a lot, right? Right. So it's a lot of garbage.
Who's supposed to travel with all that?
It's meaningless. So in a hybrid event, you have the opportunity, to go to the booth, and instead of getting the brochure, you have the QR, and go to the platform, and you have the platform. You will see the brochure digital, for example. That's just a hybrid example of what we want to do and what we will do for hybrid events. Even though a hybrid event requires more preparation and planning, it's not as complex as it sounds. By engaging an experienced provider and choosing a reliable platform like BIZZEVENTS, all the event management will be settled by us. So we can carry on and continue to the fourth announcement.
Yes, we have the next one on the screen, and you were talking about engagement. And the next one is engagement is limited.
Exactly.
What do you think? Let's start with the timer. Let's see. Okay.
I hope our attendees now get it right, because they're doing,
But the good thing is that it's this possibility to explain the reality.
Right. Or what we thought, what we think, with all the experience that we have and all the events that we have done, right? So it's another look, right? That's
it's a new world. It's a future. We are living in the future. Right?
Exactly. We're looking
Three
forward
seconds,
to
2 seconds. Okay.
Yep.
Time is out. Let's see.
Oh, again, come on.
Tight again. That's the result. 50-50.
Yeah, so 50-50. We believe it's a myth. Nowadays, people are attending more online events than in-person events. There have been a 34% increase in people attending virtual events. The average person attends more than 10 virtual events yearly. A year. The possibility for engagement is high, as the best virtual event platforms such as BIZZDOM are excellent for fostering interaction and engagement. On BIZZDOM, participants can interact with each other and the exhibitors via chat and video chat. They can also exchange business cards and have business meetings with each other. Also, the presence of a leaderboard incentives participants to stay in the virtual event for a longer period of time. You are also able to engage broadcasting different types of activities, live polls, Q&A sessions, and more. Also, in the custom-built metaverse that we offer, your avatar lets you talk without, pressing a button. So just by walking next to other avatars. Thus, we all these tools that allow participants and organizers to network virtuality. It can be seen that engagement is actually potentially even higher with virtual events. That's a fact for me. What do you think?
That was a wonderful experience because you can go close to the other participants and you can make jokes and you start laughing and it was a conversation as usual. So it's really a very, very real situation.
Exactly. Yeah. It was that was on our World Cup Virtual Summit.
Yes, it was a nice.
No, sorry, our World Cup reunion that we did with our members. It was something very, very emotional for everybody. So we can go to the next one.
Yes, the next one on screen. Metrics help you measure the success of your virtual event. Myth or reality?
So what do you think, Danny?
Time is running. Oh, I think it's absolutely reality.
Yeah, I think you have the answer.
You asked me. And now it's a lot of information.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's one of the benefits of virtuality, of course. And it will be, so expensive to do it on site. Having that metrics, probably you'll have to, use your GPS on mobiles or just put it, something to the participants. But it will be, oh, okay. So it's a reality, 100%.
Reality.
Reality, right. It's reality, yeah. So organizing a virtual event allows you to gain lots of insights about your attendees. In order to extract the most data about your event, you should start off by defining your objectives, identifying the metrics that can provide you with this information, and make sure of the metrics during the event and at the end of the event. To measure the success of your event, these goals will inform your virtual event strategy. Normally, for metrics in several platforms, you will be able to get numbers of registrations, engagement of attendees, returning attendees, response to speakers, most open contents on brochures and videos, most visited booths or rooms, chat or video chat engagement, on-demand content views, business cards, which they have downloaded, data, revenue generated, origin for your attendees, age for your attendees, mobile or laptop device use, and more. And you can do this in real time. Metrics and KPI are one of the most valuable tangible things to get from a virtual event. Take this into account will allow you to improve your future events, Danny.
Excellent. Well, we all agree with that one.
Yeah.
Let's next one.
Let's do it.
It is hard to monetize your virtual event. Myth or reality? And time is running.
That's a good one, huh?
It's a good one.
That's a good one because it's I definitely think it's first a myth in terms of what the people think, right? But I think they we will see in the. I don't want to anticipate the poll, but
yeah, that's 5 seconds more.
Right.
And we have the decision.
Let's see what we have.
See? Time's out.
Reality. Wow, it's hard to monetize.
That's hard to monetize.
Right. So everybody will be surprised that it's a myth. It's a myth because there are several ways of monetizing your virtual event. All of the following ways involve a clear marketing strategy and promotion that build hype around your virtual event before it even occurs. This is where most of the monetization comes from. Essentially, there are 4 major types of revenue streams when it comes to any event. We have registrations, exhibitions, sponsorships, and advertising. Registration, when attendees sign up and pay for an event in exchange for access to the event. It's exhibitors, the information presented, and the other participants. Okay, so let's say that you don't want to charge registration because you will keep a lot of attendees to the side, but you can go for the exhibition. So when exhibitors pay for a booth at the event in order to display their product and services to attendees. So in other words, you can charge for the booth, such just like an expo, right? And sponsorships, when sponsored invest their funds in an event in return for brand visibility. And I'm talking brand not only in the platform, but all the virtual venue, all the rooms in the virtual venue platform, but also in the landing page, also in the emails, right? And all the communication, all the community, also all the social media. So it's very valuable. And advertising, when sponsored exhibitors and other parties pay for branding opportunities at the event. So there are also other creative ways to monetize your event. For example, opening an online event merchandise and swag store, having paid access to special networking events and virtual happy hours, selling on-demand content, offering personalized matchmaking, offering advanced analytics and data, and more. So, you just have to get creative, Daniel.
That's excellent. A complete and clear explanation. And let's see the next one.
Excellent.
Virtual events are more effective when they take place over a day. That's a good one.
Virtual events are more effective when they take place. Okay. More effective, yes. Right. So, yeah.
Time is running.
I don't want to advance. Yeah, timing. That's okay. Yeah. Let's see what they think. Let's see what they think. What do you think? Myth or reality, Danny? You don't want to risk in this one?
No, it's interesting to participate. I have participated in a few very long events, but I'm not sure if it's more effective. I think that probably is not.
Okay. So it's so you okay. It's reality, right? Yeah, it's reality. It's yeah. So, when virtual events increase in popularity starting from 2 years ago, most of the virtual event organizers had no experience managing virtual events. They mistakenly thought that they had to extend their virtual event over a period of 3 days to 1 week in order to successful in attracting participants. However, several studies have shown that in virtual events, less is more. We will normally suggest a conference to be conducted over a duration that lasts no longer than 2 hours. Alternatively, a longer conference of maybe 4 hours could be split in 2 sessions with 2 hours in the morning, followed by a break for lunch before another 2 hours in the afternoon. Another point to consider is that attendees of a virtual event can join and leave at any point in time. Compared to on-site events, where they're not able to move out the location. They're like prisoners normally in on-site events. Hence, engaging and sustaining the attention of your attendees is paramount for the success of any virtual event. It is important to use all the tools at your disposal provided by our event platform to make this possible.
Yeah, you advise, you call the attendees to let them know that the conference is starting. There are a lot of tools that they engage, right?
Yeah, we have that. That's called the broadcast, and yeah, it's very, very useful. You can take, especially in events that last longer, right? Because you have to take them and do some breaks, and then in the breaks you can invite them to the booths, you can invite them to the hall to do networking or to other activities.
That's excellent. Well, the next one, virtual events can have cybersecurity issues.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. It's interesting and important. An important issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time is running. Just let's vote. Let's see what do you think about this question.
This is a tricky one, I think, because it's important, of course, but I believe it will depend. It will definitely depend on which platform are you working, or what you're doing, with which company are you working for, for your events, right? So, yep, it's a tie, and you have a reality.
But the votation was 50-50.
Right. So, 50. Yeah, they're not sure, right? So the issue of data security has come to the forefront with an increased number of hybrid and virtual events. According to Forbes, since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, there has been a staggering 1,000 increase in virtual and hybrid events. Without doubt, virtual and hybrid events are at greater risk of cybersecurity threats and incidents. As these events involve the collection and uses of sensitive user data, they become more vulnerable to malicious threats. Remember, a single vulnerability takes for an opportunity cyber attack to strike. Event planners became responsibility to safeguard the private data entrusted to them by their attendees and companies. A surge in virtual or hybrid events imposes greater challenge in terms of data security. Cyber criminals are ready to take advantage at any time. These virtual and hybrid events involve the exchange of very sensitive data, including payment and account credentials, intellectual properties, trade secrets, protocol, and personal identifier information. All these types of data are being valuable, and hackers will not spare any opportunity to steal this data. Fortunately, BizDome has all the cybersecurity protocols in place with end-to-end encryption, cloud-based event management systems for data security, and of course, they work with the best cloud service provider, Amazon Web Services. So data security in events is often overlooked. Remember, it puts your reputation, revenue, and event at huge risks if not properly managed. Make sure you allocate a reasonable budget for it. Cybersecurity and satisfaction of your attendees should be your top priority. This is all that matters. Give the best to it. In addition, make sure that the platform and practices run in compliance with global or local regulations. Have a dedicated team for compliance and cyber security. That's it. So I think we have Danny.
Yeah. We have to thank to everybody that have voted in the
right.
poll.
Right. And
Thanks for participating.
What about we do a summarize of the myths and realities, just to take the information or the ordered information. And first, we have organizing a virtual event is hard, right? A streaming an on-site conference event is considered a hybrid event. That was, of course, a myth, right? Because we explained it that it's more. No? We need more to call it a hybrid event. We need more features or more services that we have to cover. Engagement is limited. We prove that it's not limited, right? And we prove also that it's not hard to monetize your virtual event. There's several ideas that you can do for that. And also, virtual events also save you a lot of more money than physical events, right? And metrics help you measure the success of your virtual event. Of course they do. We also prove that. Virtual events are more effective when they take place over a day, right? This summarizing realities. And virtual events can have cybersecurity issues, but when properly managed, the issues can be mitigated. These all four are realities, and these four are myths, right? So I hope that we have covered everything. We have shared our knowledge, share our experience with these myths and realities, Daniel. And I don't know if we have any questions that we can cover also.
Let's see if we have any questions. This is a moment for questions. Who better than Jesus Moran to answer these questions? Just checking.
We can leave also. How about we can leave our email? We will be in the platform also. If you have any questions, you can reach for Lorena or Stefano, which are at the BizEvent booth also. And I will be there in the platform just in 5 minutes from now that I can enter from my mobile, probably 1 minute. And also you can reach me there. We can exchange business cards, and we can, you have any questions you want to do inbox, we can do inbox also as well. And even if you want, we can have a video chat.
And the invitation to visit the platform and to visit the booths and
sure. It's
experience
right. If you have www.bizevents.discovery.com, that will lead you to our platform, to the event. You just register. It's a very easy and fast registration, and you're accessing our platform. You will be able to use it and to see by hand your all the features that we have for the platform. So Daniel, thank you for everything, right? Thank you for helping us moderating the virtual event. Thank you for all the attendees, our directors, members, and Workup family in general. We are thrilled and excited to have finally launched this great product, and we're looking forward to organizing and to producing and to managing your next virtual or hybrid event in any place in the world, especially for our members. So thank you, Daniel, and thank you, everybody. Your last words, Danny, please.
No, I'm so pleased. It was a pleasure. That's something that the technology allow us today to see Nancy, to see Nicolas, Michael, and you from in different countries in the world. This is something that's the magic of the technology that allow us does that, and this is also one of the advantages of the virtual events.
Excellent.
So thanks for inviting me to participate in this.
No, please, it's an honor. And do you know, this message will be for the attendees. Do you want to save money, have metrics that allow you to measure the success of your event in real time, and connect with participants all over the world? If your answers to these questions are yes, BizDom is the platform for you. BizEvents is the event management company for you. We cannot wait to make your next event, virtual or hybrid, a roaring success for you. Thank you to everybody, especially to our team. Thank you.
Congratulations.